Well, my friends, it looks like the daily chests might just be getting a makeover. According to patch notes from the Chinese servers, they are going to be changing the way that these daily chests work. So in this video, we're going to talk all about those patch notes and when we might expect to see those changes in a server or kingdom near you. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, a sponsored content creator for Rise of Kingdoms, and I find out the news in Rise of Kingdoms the same ways that you do. A player reached out to me this morning, and thank you very much for sending me a picture of these patch notes from the Chinese server. And what we'll do is go through the translation that they've provided me for the information that's contained within here. And spoiler alert, it includes changes to the daily chest where you can go in and get some pretty good value if you're interested in the commander that's in there, but otherwise, those chests have become kind of dated. If you like Rise of Kingdoms guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, consider smashing that subscribe button for the latest and greatest news about Rise of Kingdoms as soon as it lands. Let's go get a look at those daily choice chests, shall we? Here are the daily special offers as they're listed today, and although the majority of the contents of these chests is not going to change, what it looks like might be changing is the commander that you get in the daily choice chest. In the Chinese servers, there are several changes that are going to take place. First of all, they are making it so that you can pick which commander you're interested in. This makes a ton of sense to me. This idea that you have to expertise one commander and then you can get a different commander and then a different commander. I mean, people might want something other than double C to start, and it would be perfectly reasonable to see how, okay, if they wanted a different commander, why not give them a way to get that commander instead? The way this works today, by the way, is you have to first expertise double C before then the next commander becomes available. That's Charles Martel. And then after that, El Cid, and so on. The total commanders that are available today include double C Martel, El Cid, Caesar, Mehmed, Freddy, and also Richard and Esong. So it could be that players will be getting access to Richard and Esong sooner, or the next thing that these notes talk about is that wheel commanders, that's right, commanders that show up on the Wheel of Fortune, will become available in here after 3 wheels. So that would mean that because we're on Cyrus the Great now, Herald will be available in our daily special offers and for every single wheel commander we've had in the past. And this is based on not your account's age, but the kingdom's age. So that is very compelling and also has some major implications for where spenders might invest their legendary commander sculptures, because if you can get wheel commanders from here, yes, it is going to take a very long time to buy your way to an expertise wheel commander. The way that these chests typically work, in fact, if we tap one of them, there is a roughly 35.5% chance of getting a sculpture from one of these chests. So you basically have to get 3 of these chests to get any sculptures, and there is a guarantee, by the way, when you get 3 of these chests that you will get some sculptures. The number of sculptures, I believe, is, yes, between 1 to 10. So it's going to take a very long time buying these chests, even if you bought all of them every day, to go and expertise a commander that you were working on from the Wheel of Fortune. With that said, again, for a spender, the implication is that you should use your universals on Mightiest Governor commanders and other commanders that have entered in the game, like Lu Bu, rather than putting them onto a commander from the Wheel of Fortune, because theoretically you could get those from over here and you could choose which commander you're working on. This, by the way, in my opinion, has cascading implications. Because today, the mechanism you use to get a wheel commander after they have already been through the wheel might be a game mode like Card King. Presumably, Card King is not going to change because for a free-to-play player, where you're not spending money over here to get a wheel commander, you're going to go and get them in Card King. So hopefully Card King remains the way that it is. The free-to-play players can still go and pick up those commanders and have a way to do that. But that also, apparently, they're adding a way for spenders to go in and get some of those sculptures that they are interested in. This does feel like a pretty reasonable way to breathe fresh life into these bundles, which, like, look, once you've expertise some of these commanders, they really stop being interesting. In fact, honestly, like, they're all gold key commanders. So the first thing you would do is switch off of the gold key commanders from those daily special offers and to a commander that you cannot get for free from a gold key. Honestly, there's some huge implications for the sculptures that people will get. And if we just go and get a look at my account real quick and see like what might the implications be for me personally, right? Like I was going to put universals into Ramses, hold the phone. Maybe I'll get Ramses from that bundle. Tamaris is a Mightiest Governor commander. I've got Artemisia is a Mightiest Governor commander. Cyrus is currently on the wheel. I mean, there's some implications here for me as a spender, even though I've already got so many commanders expertise, that I should shift my universal legendary commander sculpture investing toward those Mightiest Governor commanders and away from the commanders that I might be about to be able to buy from a chest. That's an interesting idea. Also, Chandra Gupta. Oh, man. So you can see how the commanders I haven't expertised are pretty much these Mightiest Governor commanders, and it doesn't look like there's anything in here about the Mightiest Governor commanders showing up in that daily special offer. The other implication for folks that are spending is that if you're playing Card King, it would seem like the commanders you should go for from the Card King are those Mightiest Governor commanders, because the wheel commanders you could potentially buy some other way. Now, I'll be honest, it is really expensive at like $6 a day, right? Getting these daily special offers. I mean, if you were spending the $6 a day and you got an average of 5 sculptures a day, it is still 140 days, which, okay, like how many months is that? Just over 4 months, right? So it would still take an eternity to expertise a legendary commander sculpture from this alone. I max spun the Ramses wheel, so I need half as many sculptures. We're still talking about a lot of days, 70 days, over 2 months if I max purchased all of these every single day to go and expertise that one wheel commander that I already max spun. So this doesn't profoundly change the velocity of legendary commanders coming into the game, although it does give some flexibility for unlocking or working on a commander you really want, or potentially being able to expertise them right before some big event. So with all that said, what do you think about this change? To me, it feels a little bit weird that this would be the only patch note that they have for 125 is when this is going live in the Chinese servers. So I kind of wonder, like, it just seems very strange to me that that's the only thing you would have in a patch. I don't know. I have my questions about this, certainly, but this is a change that would certainly be very welcomed as well. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this sort of change. What do you think about the fact that if this is all that's in the patch notes, I mean, I don't know, they're probably real, but are they? Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Throw a like on the video if you like this kind of content, and until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.